The foreign policy is determined by various factors such as political organization, international milieu, economic positions, military strength, public opinion, and leadership. One of the complex and rapidly changing thing in the current time is the geopolitics. Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Myself, M.S. Ignis, standing in front of you to deliver a lecturette on the topic of India's foreign policy. India's foreign policy is a set of policies that regulates India's relationship with other states. The foreign policy is determined by various factors such as political organization, international milieu, economic positions, military strength, public opinion, and leadership. And one more important thing is the cultural and the social structure of that nation. Now let's discuss some of the principles of the India's foreign policy. The first is the promotion of international peace and security, as it is also given in the Article 51 of our Indian Constitution. Number 2 is the non-alignment practice. India is one of the founding member of non-alignment movement, and since independence it is practicing this concept. Number 3 is the anti-imperialism and anti-colonialism. India is one of the victim of the imperialism and colonialism. So India sees this as an exploitative nature of imperial state against the weaker state. Number 4 is the Panchsheel Agreement, which is 5 rule of conduct when engaging with the mutual states. This was first embodied in the Treaty of Tibet. Number 5 is the anti-racialism. India views this as against the international peace. Now moving to the history and the development of India's foreign policies, this has been looked into 2 phases. The first phase started with the Nehruvian idealism, which started from India's independence and lasted in general till 1959. Looking into the loopholes of the Nehruvian idealism, which was more inclined towards the moral and the ethical values, a new platform was set for the second phase, which lies majorly on the India's national interest. Later, in 1991, with the liberalist LPG reforms, which is known as liberalization, privatization, and globalization reforms, a new subset of the second phase, which is known as economic pragmatism, was introduced. Under this, national interest was put at the prime, which was in turn was focusing towards the economic interest. Now moving to the challenges. The first challenge is the China's assertive nature in the South Asian region, where it is bringing various development for the small states and making them to fall for the debt trap.